Welcome to the Lean Lounge, a podcast brought to you by Lean Revisions. Please welcome your host, Jeff Gray.
Hello, welcome to the Lean Lounge. My name's Jeff Gray, and here at the Lean Lounge we talk about everything under the Lean Operations umbrella. And I want to thank our sponsors, Sigma XL, Smarty.com, and KPI Fire. And I want to welcome my guest here, Miss Gloria Coleman, otherwise known as Glitter Gloria. How are you doing from Bliss?
I am doing much better than I was last year.
Ooh, tell us about it. Tell us about you first.
Okay, I will give you the highlights.
Okay.
And so I go by Glitter Gloria. I'm the founder of Bliss Consulting. And so we make information easy to find. So we clean up back office operations, create standard operating procedures for businesses that want to grow and think about delegating.
Good.
Because in case somebody is not there, you can't lose all that knowledge.
That's right. Oh, I got a client doing that right now.
I love
Somebody left and the knowledge went with them.
And it walks out the door.
4 years.
Yeah, folks don't think about it, and they don't think about the investment. Like you have to make it part of the culture. If you don't invest up front, you end up spending more in the end.
Right.
And you get clients that don't understand how to do their own certified payroll, things like that, because it was one person.
Right.
And that delays a lot of stuff.
Right.
And then here it is. Individuals, some of them aren't taking accountability and saying, I don't know what I don't know, want these bigger contracts, and then they can't maintain them.
Right.
Because they're not operational in some nature, but they don't have people don't have the mindset.
Right.
You got to love paperwork. You got to love documentation. You got to, no, it's true. Like you got to love systems. You have to love these things in order for you to think about, this is how I get to the next level, because I got a solid foundation.
Ooh, a lot of companies don't have that though, so.
Yes.
So how do you help them? What do you do exactly? You go in there and that's all lean. That's all operations. That fits right in with what we do. So
it is lean, But when I worked in corporate, Lean, Six Sigma, the things that you guys do is valued. Like these companies that are bigger understand it.
Yes, they do.
When you are working with a lot of smaller businesses, they don't see the inefficiencies.
Right.
All they know is like when they finally meet with us, they're like, oh, I didn't know I was that unorganized. Like I was gonna say, so we always come in and do readiness assessments and meeting folks where they're at.
Really?
But having individuals think these are basics, like information management is basics. Having cybersecurity or whatever you need when folks leave your organization.
Yeah.
Access management, bigger provisioning, deprovisioning, that stuff is big.
Right.
And the risk that these smaller, I would say, organizations take, it is a big risk. Yeah. And they don't realize it's a risk until something happens, and then they're scrambling for help.
Then they're reacting, then it's costly, you've lost customers, it's just snowballs, you lose revenue. Yeah, you might lose the business.
Well, some folks do lose the business.
I know. Yeah.
And so that is actually what we do. No, but I think getting folks to see that you got to put in the time and step back to build capacity.
Yes.
You got to pause. You can't just keep going and have 25,000 emails and wondering why you ain't getting no business. Probably because you ain't seen it in months.
Right.
So we get folks organized in that way.
Okay.
And we start going through what don't you like? Like what don't you like to do in your business?
Paperwork. Paperwork.
You hear that? Number one.
Paperwork. Yeah, it's tied in RFPs and managing people. Those are three things I don't like to do. I like people to manage themselves. I wish RFPs were easier to do. And the paperwork, that's part of the paperwork. So, yeah.
It is part of the paperwork, but let's be real, that's a whole process in itself.
It is.
It's like a whole, I show people, it's like, this is like a whole department.
It is.
I'm like, it's
someone's job.
This is a whole job. So check this. We wrote a proposal in August, submitted it Labor Day weekend, 101 pages.
Yeah, I got one now I'm working on, 48 pages. 48 pages.
Oh, they vicious.
48 pages. What do you need 48 pages? Just go to my website. Look at my capability statement. I can do it. I've done it.
Yeah. Here's my projects, case studies and whatnot.
Right.
So you get it. And that's overwhelming.
It is.
And knowing how to break it down little by little.
Segment by
segment.
Yeah. Align it to what they want. And
you got to speak their language.
yes, you do.
And
you have
then
to
you
make
got
it match. Yeah.
And here, you know this, you got to save that content.
That's what
ChatGPT can only do so much.
Right.
No, but you got to keep it in your voice.
You do. Yeah.
And so
yeah.
folks like, oh, I could just copy, and it's like,
No, you can't.
you can't just copy.
No.
It takes hours.
They know. Yeah.
They know. It takes hours though.
It does.
Yeah, proposals.
48 pages? That's going to take me, I don't know how many hours. I was just reading it before you got here, before we started the podcast. Yeah, I was like going, dang, 48 pages. Yeah. So that's good. So you help people streamline that. I use AI to help with that.
Yeah.
And I also have it like the basics, like who we are. That's already done. I can regurgitate that a little bit, but
Yeah.
specifics for the deliverables is always different. So
This is true. So let's think about this, right? When you're looking at these proposals, because we did so many,
right.
we know what to look for.
Yeah, we do.
We know how to jump to the scope or just like,
Yeah.
is this even worth my time?
That's the first thing I look at. Yeah, that's
The
why I just
scope.
looked at 48 pages worth my time.
Yeah, is it worth my time? Again, how much information do I need? Do I have to get, they be having references and referrals you got to send to the people. I mean, it'd be a whole bunch of stuff that people don't realize. So check
Now
this.
you're making me not want to do this.
Stop it. So check this. We had a proposal and we had to get 3 references and get those references to send it in. We were pinging
Yeah.
the references.
Right.
Have you sent it? Oh, it's on my list. And it's like you could not get something
Right.
after writing 48 pages
Right.
because of that one piece of documentation.
Right,
Because
right.
you didn't do it early
Right.
and follow up. So yeah, it's a lot of little things. I'm like,
It's a lot of little things. Running a business is a lot of little things.
a lot of little
And
things.
you got to be ready. You got to be set up for success. And that's what this is all about, is setting people up for success. So,
Why not?
yeah.
The universe is abundant
Yes, it is. It is for everybody.
for everybody.
But you got to be ready. You got to have capacity. You got to be ready. You got to
Yeah.
be skilled. Don't say you can do something and then don't perform, because you're out. You're done.
That's that credibility and that reputation down the drain.
That's
You
right.
might as well rebrand. You might as well rebrand. Lean Revisions, who? Lean, who? You Revisions Lean. Is that the same company? No.
I have seen companies rebrand, change names, move out of state.
Move out of state, go out of business, restart businesses.
Yeah,
And realizing that, again, some of this is on them to be accountable
That's funny.
into... Well... We're not going out of business. Just know that we are doing the work behind the scenes to make sure that we continue to grow.
Right.
And people got to see you.
Right.
So proposals is one thing, but if these people don't see you,
Don't know you. You can send in anything you want.
listen, it took me a long time to realize I'm coming from Portland to here.
Right.
I'm
right.
here for a week.
Right.
Because
Okay.
I said they gonna see me on Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Tuesday.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
seeing me all these days, you gonna know who I am. You might not remember Glitter Gloria, but you will remember the hair. 'cause
That's
people-
right. I saw you Tuesday
Yeah.
Today's-
Why was you there?
because I was invited. Because I was looking for some business.
I know. We were both in the same. If JJ is in the building, you know you're in the right spot because there's got to be something there.
There was
JJ
some
in there.
business.
I know that was good.
That was a good one. I got some business.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, I'm gonna
I
work
got
on
a-
that one.
I got a big lunch thing next week. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there
With
we
a big
go.
client. So yeah, which is good. It's in the construction industry, so.
Okay.
And it'll help bring some other folks in. So yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. I'm going to share that at the meeting Saturday that you'll be at too.
I'll be at that. So they told me I can get some of the video footage
Oh.
from like me
yeah.
talking. Oh, I was like, this is
Oh,
great.
you
That
stood
was-
up.
That
She
was
stood up.
That was content. That was earned media. That was free content by a professional
Yeah.
photographer, videographer
Yeah.
that recorded all of these segments.
Yeah.
And I sat in the front.
And you stood up for about a minute. And
You
said
dang
who you
right.
are, what you did.
Dang right.
You were on the first line.
You dang right. Yep. Because that's what we have to do though for people
Yeah.
to know us.
Right. Yeah,
And I know
was-
the value that we have, and I want to help folks.
Yeah. I was the last one out of 70 people. I hope people heard me.
We heard you.
Yeah. Okay.
I said, that's my dog.
Yeah. I was the last one. I said last but not least.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was good.
It was
Those are the kind
good.
of things that'll get you business and get you growing and get you known, because then you can network. They understand what you do. You did a very good job introducing who you are and what you did.
Okay.
So what type of projects are you on? Are you getting right now? What are some of the big things you're doing?
Okay, so our biggest thing is building our technical assistance scopes of work. So we just got a contract with Sound Transit
Ooh,
to
nice.
actually be a part of their technical assistance program. We got
Okay.
3 in Oregon right now.
Really?
3. We got 3.
Nice.
Look, I'm working it.
Nice.
I'm working it.
You are.
I'm working it. And all of our clients have been construction or construction adjacent.
Okay, right.
And the biggest thing I feel like with these clients is, again, they know they craft, but they don't know back office.
Right, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
And I've had to tell some of them, like, you don't realize these programs is to help you get ready
Right.
for, like, the Interstate Bridge project. These
Right.
projects that are coming, and you saying you want a piece of the pie.
You got to be ready.
You got to be ready. So it's
Right.
like these are things to build your skills, your back office, whatever website. People still using @Gmail. I said you ain't buying from Phil Knight @Gmail.
Right.
You need a regular extension.
Right.
It's small things like that we do that folks are grateful for, because it just shows
Good.
that you have elevated
Right, capacity building.
the capacity building.
Back office, infrastructure,
Yeah.
systems,
Of course,
people,
systems.
processes.
Of course. I love a good system. So those are the big projects we're working on, is to get filter individuals into those pipelines to get help. And even, we're in vendor pools, right? So we might be competing against 4 people, but if those other companies don't bid, then we
Right.
we win that task order.
Right.
And so the more people we can get in there, it's enough for all of us.
Sure.
So if I can get
That's
40
huge.
people to apply, I know at least I'm going to get 5 to 10 of them, if not more. Because our win rate is 55%. So out of all of the ones that come through, compared to us 5 of us in the vendor pool, we win 55%.
Nice.
Our rate
and
of
they're
winning.
expanding quite a bit too.
Yeah.
With the new songs coming to town.
Yeah.
They were talking on the news today that Sound Transit is expanding.
I know.
Like bringing in more. Yeah, that's good.
Our bank accounts are expanding as we speak.
And that's why we're here, is to help everybody listening to make sure they reach out to expand their bank accounts too. 'Cause
There
that's
we
what
go.
do. That's
There
what
we
do.
go. And then, do some
That's what we-
offshore accounts. No, no. Don't do that. Just, I'm joking. Unless you got one.
I plead the fifth.
No, so those are really big projects. So check this out. So it's been years
Okay.
that I've been wanting to put out my organizational assessments.
Okay.
And when you scale it down and you think, like, let's be real, I ain't gonna say 1,000, but there's hundreds of things, check boxes that you need to do to get from start to finish, and say different verticals. Verticals are domains, right? You think HR,
Right.
finance, marketing. Those are all separate areas that a lot of us are doing at the same time.
Right.
And if you're going to own those roles, you need to know what's required in those roles.
Sure.
You need to know what you're missing.
Yep.
And so our assessments are helping people not just do their own self-assessment, but having them realize these are my gaps and I'm really not ready.
Right.
And if I want to get help, here's a free way for you to go get help.
Right.
Do you want to have somebody do it with you? Cool. Do you want us to do it for you? We will.
Right.
Because folks, they want to get there, but they stalled and they're stuck.
Right.
And so our
They're
assessment,
living it, so they don't know it. They don't understand any other way.
they don't understand. And with our new assessments that we have, like, we're releasing 2 of them next month, and one is specifically targeted towards the interstate bridge replacement.
Ooh.
Yes, because all these folks, they want to get in, they got to know how to team.
Yeah.
And we know teaming, when you team, so FYI,
Yeah.
I'm going to diverge your story, but FYI, when you are teaming and or getting into business partnerships with somebody,
Yeah.
you got to do that legal stuff first.
I was gonna say, you better do the
And
paperwork. Yeah.
You got to do the paperwork. And I was guilty of not doing that years ago when I was in a business partnership with somebody else doing community engagement.
Right.
Didn't spend $4,000 or $5,000 to get the legal paperwork right.
Yeah.
But this is why folks get prenups, right? I'm pro prenup. No, what's yours is yours, what's mine is mine. And when we in our condo together, this is ours, okay? This is ours. And no, we're not cutting our puppy in half, okay? We're gonna do 3
Get
days.
2 dogs. You
This
get
is true.
one, I'll
And then
get
we can
one.
hook up for play dates still. But invest in that money. Invest in that money on the right things up front
Yeah.
will save you a lot. And that's what I mean is,
Yeah.
are you doing it right? Are you doing background checks on the people you're teaming with?
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
That is, yeah. That's true.
Because
You
not
don't know.
everybody is credible.
No, that's true. That's true.
So,
I only
just
really
learning.
work with a lot of people that I know, or I've worked partnered on a project with, and you get to know, and then I'll slowly get people to do pieces and see, the partnership stuff, and that's sticky. You gotta
It's
be
sticky.
careful. Yeah,
It's sticky. And
sign the contract. So
sign the contract, do
make
all
sure
of
they're
those
legit. Yeah,
operating agreements. And when you think about responsibilities, right?
Yeah.
Who is doing what?
right,
And really being clear on that so everybody knows what they're going to be delivering.
right.
And when you got two teams coming together, it's like, do you actually got your stuff together? Because again, you're going to make me look bad.
Right.
And now I got somebody I can't rely on. That means primes or whoever can't rely on you.
Right, right.
And so it's a ripple effect that these folks don't realize. You're not just messing with somebody your money, you messing with somebody else's money. You messing with time, customers,
Right.
the
Reputation.
communities.
Yeah.
The communities, right? It's like, why is this not done yet? And it's like, because one contractor, we had to find somebody else.
I've heard that a lot in construction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like you said, those folks, they're that credibility when it's out the door, it's honestly like it's out the door.
Yeah.
It's out the door. You gotta go to a new market where people don't know you. Glitter Gloria, I'll start going by my government name like in a minute. I'll start going by my government name. I'm like, who is that? I don't know. I won't even wear purple wigs no more. So check this. When I don't wear my purple wigs, people don't even
They
recognize
probably don't
me.
recognize you. Yeah.
They don't recognize
Yeah.
me. And I was like, I'm not always on. I'm off today.
Right. That means you're off. Yeah.
I'm off today. I had on.
Notice I wore my purple.
Oh, I
my
appreciate
lavender.
that. I appreciate that. I got this. I got a few hat wigs that I
okay.
have, and so when I like pick up and go, I'm like, I'm wearing this one today. And this guy was like, I didn't recognize you. I said, I'm ready to fight. So if I need to take it off, I can listen. If I need to take it off, it's dual purpose.
I love it.
But
I
Glitter
love it.
Gloria is no longer like that. And just know that anger management classes do not work, okay? Don't waste your money, your time. just
energy.
woo-saw. Just woo-saw. They don't work.
Oh, okay.
They don't work. So that's what we got going, and it makes me happy.
Yeah.
It makes me
And you're
happy.
good at it, so it should. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm great at it.
Yeah. Oh. even
I'm great
better.
at it.
Good.
As a project manager by trade,
Okay.
I love being able to tell people what to do and hold them accountable for the things they said they would do, because that
Right.
just is what it is.
Right.
I don't make the rules, but I like enforcing them.
Right.
I love that.
So, what are some nuggets of knowledge that you told a lot of stuff, but what were some takeaways that you would say, some nuggets of knowledge to give to our audience?
Okay, I would say number one, you gotta make a plan.
Oh,
And I'm not
good.
talking about just this business plan, right? A business plan is a living document, but like you need
Yeah.
some type of project management plan, because there's so much
Yeah.
that are in our heads that we don't think about it in a backlog kind of way
The
of
roadmap to success.
a roadmap to success.
Yep.
Everything that you want to do is not necessarily you have to do now. It's more of a not yet. It's a not yet. Like, oh, I want that. And it's like, yeah, but not yet. Having a business and open up a nonprofit at the same time, and you know how folks do that.
Yeah, because they can hire themselves.
I get it, but again, that's double work.
It is.
And so,
Yeah.
I believe having that project plan prioritization about, again, what needs
Love
to
it.
happen in the roadmap
Yeah, you have to.
is a big one.
Where you want. That's what we do. Is where are you at? What's your ideal final result? Your IFR, and then how
Okay.
are you going to get there? You have to have a plan to get there. How are you
You
going
have
to
to
close
have
that
a plan.
gap? Yeah. How are you
Gotta
going to
have a
fix
plan.
that issue with your clients? How are you going to fix that issue with your customers? With your product? Have a
Yeah.
plan. Yeah.
Have a plan.
1 year, 3 year, 5 years. What I like to do.
Yeah, I got 5 years too.
Yeah.
When folks see, they're like, I haven't thought 5 years ahead.
You
I said,
need to.
There we go.
Yeah.
Knowledge right there. That's a nugget.
Yeah.
You need to be, no, that's a nugget.
It is.
You need to be thinking at least 5 years in advance.
Yes.
Because then you know what you're targeting. You know, like,
Yeah.
this year I'm targeting X, Y, Z.
Chinese think 100 years in advance, and tribal nations think 7 generations in advance. 7 generations. We do a
Wow.
lot of work with tribal organizations, and they're thinking
Okay.
7 generations.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's legacy right there.
That's right. It's how you build generational wealth.
It is.
Generational knowledge. That's
It is.
how you do it.
Well, let's be real. If you're not doing it for legacy purposes, then why are you even building at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you bringing more chaos to? Why are you bringing more chaos to the business community, to the customers, to all of us? Like it's just, again, it's not cool when people don't have their stuff together, and all of us suffer.
We all suffer
in some way.
We all suffer from it.
I want calmness in my life.
You want calm? Yeah.
I want more calmness, more peace.
Don't watch the news.
Oh, I don't. I don't. Okay, so check this. So second piece of knowledge that we touched on, but I want to talk about this even more, is this networking.
Oh,
Is
good.
this networking? So think about it. There's all these organizations. They got us paying memberships. Folks ain't maximizing their memberships.
Yeah.
I look at I got to think, what are all my benefits? Run me that.
Yeah.
I need my issue on all the things that I'm paying for.
Yeah.
I don't play.
That's good.
Yep. Another thing is you can't spend your time in all of these spaces.
Right. You got to prioritize.
You got to prioritize. But part of this is going to the space to see if it's a space that's for
Right.
you.
That's what I do. I go once and see if I fit. Yeah.
And see if you fit.
Yeah.
And not all spaces you fit.
Right.
And I don't want to waste anybody's time, right? But I realize when I go here, so that's part of the network. You got to network.
Yeah.
You can't be sitting at home. This ain't COVID no more. You got to get out.
You gotta
Trust
get
me.
out.
I flew 100 miles to come see JJ. He the only reason why I'm here now. No, I was at multiple events.
That will be added.
We'll cut that part out. What was I saying?
The networking.
What about networking?
How important it is to network and be there and show your face, and that's another nugget of knowledge.
Okay, so cool. You go to these conferences.
Yeah.
Sign up to be a volunteer.
Yeah.
You get all the behind the scenes stuff. You get access to all of those people. If you sign up to volunteer.
You know, I got an email today to volunteer about something, and I was thinking about the same thing. There's going to be 1,000 people there. And do I want to volunteer?
Yes, you do.
I know I do. I'm going to.
Because you want to serve.
I think you're the one who told me that.
Listen,
you are the one who told me that. Remember at that one event?
Listen, volunteer.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Because folks are like, they want to talk to you because you're there to serve, to help guide them. And then they'll start asking you about yourself versus you being there to try to sell them. Right. They're more likely to speak to you.
Interesting.
Yep.
That is a good nugget of knowledge.
Yes, that's
okay, so I'm going to sign up for that thing. They sent me an email this morning.
Do it. Now, the business cards, this is what I've learned.
Yeah.
Collect those people's business cards because you need them. They don't need you. They are less likely to reach out to you. So you have to follow up with those folks.
Right.
And it's a lot of, you know how, all these business cards.
Right.
My friend was like, I got a stack. And I'm like, what are you doing with them?
Yeah.
What are you doing with them? Like, you got to follow up.
Got to put them in your CRM.
Yep.
You got to reach out. You gotta,
and what is a CRM?
Customer Relation Management System.
There we
software.
go.
Yeah.
Because I say that, and folks like, what is that? I was like, this is what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's automated. You can send newsletters, emails, updates to your workshops, events. Yeah.
All of that. And I would say,
you need that.
You need that. So here, you go to these events, the pitch. So I practice my pitch at these events with folks. They said, what do you do? And I said, this is what I do. What do I have to say to get you to buy it? And I got so much good feedback. So I was able to iterate little by little every new person I met at the conference. Like, tell me, what do I got to say to get you to buy it?
Right.
And that was like, I'm like, that's free coaching while you're volunteering. See? And check this out. You volunteer and you connect with the right folks.
Yeah.
When you go to those booths, you ask them, what type of business, small business programs do you have? And you'd be surprised how many programs they have. I got sponsored by a bank for $5,500 to go to the Foster School of Business Executive Program for a week. And that was just by being at the conference and saying, what do you have?
So you asked them what kind of
services they got.
Okay.
Yeah, to help small businesses.
Wow.
Yeah. And one actually gives you a 1-year certification to WeBank. I don't know if folks know what WeBank is. It's like, you got to look it up. It's WBEC, different ones. But they'll pay for your membership for like having COVID or OMW. They'll pay for your membership for 1 year.
Wow.
For free.
Wow.
For free. Like, well, of course, that's free.
You are working it.
Listen, I'm telling you, and I'm telling everybody and their mama, you need to know. These are valuable resources that a lot of us don't know.
No.
Oh yeah, I got the hook up.
You need to tell everybody Saturday that.
I could do that. Yeah, I got the hookup.
Yeah, because I'm going to share some of the stuff that we saw Tuesday. And that's
Okay.
part of it, because they need to understand what you're doing, and what we're doing is closing that gap. And that's a good thing to share with folks, because no one's thinking about that. No one's thinking about going to a conference and asking what you just said to organizations, because then nobody knows that that's even out there. How'd you find out they did that?
By talking to folks behind the scenes, and I go to every booth. Everybody gonna see me. I go to every booth, even though I don't need your services. Cool, but you see me.
But you see me.
And if you know somebody who knows somebody who wants these services,
that's networking.
Networking. So yes, no, that's how I know.
Interesting.
I know. I find the hookup. I hook as many people that need to be hooked up. I got tons of free resources. We can give you the recipe, but if you ain't gonna cook it anyway, it don't matter. And look, I ain't cooking. I like to eat out. I do not like to cook. So yeah, don't buy me no cookbook. It's going straight to the Goodwill.
Wow, that's some interesting information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you do speaking engagements and stuff too?
I do. I do workshops on RFP processes, business continuity for small businesses. Let's switch, right? Go into larger organizations to do HR workshops, right? Burnout, right? Those types of things.
Wow, that's good.
Yes, because I'm a recovering HR professional. No, seriously.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I realize that in HR, internally, it's hard for folks to talk to HR, right? Because HR works for the company.
Right. You already got it stacked against you.
And so as employees, right, we need to be thinking about ourselves. Because if you ain't got your own plan, you're a part of somebody else's plan.
That's right. That's right.
And when I worked at some pretty large organizations, we would do a lot of reorgs. And reorgs don't mean nothing, but they gonna make you reapply for your job. Say you need 18 degrees.
Yeah.
Wait until you 8 years away from retirement, relying on a broken system that was built for people in the 20s. You ain't getting no Social Security, because if I ain't getting it, you ain't getting it. Just know that now. We ain't getting it. So we're relying on ourselves.
Yeah. They said it's younger generations, first generation is not gonna have Social Security. What's the other? Pensions.
Pension pennies.
Yeah. So you better set yourself up for success. And that's why you need a plan. That's why you need to think 5 years and just iterate and change and balance it. And work that plan and plan your work.
So let's check this out. Think about diversifying, right? So you got private clients and public.
Yes.
A lot of these folks that we are around now, it appears that they always are thinking about public when there is private money out there. And it took me getting down to like 2 contracts last year, and I was like, oh, I got to change this. Like, why am I not working with the type of clients that understand change management? They understand process improvement, succession planning, where people are scared, oh, you're trying to sell my business. Like, no, succession planning is just something you should be doing in general, because don't nobody want nothing that's broken.
Right.
But, who am I? But bigger companies understand that.
Yeah, they do.
And so I'm working on, I am closer than I've ever been, talking to large organizations, oil industry, beverage industry, folks that I'm getting ready to sign workshop contracts with, to be able to put that under my belt of, if they trust you, they go to all these conferences, they will basically be in the mouth of like, yep, this person did a workshop for us. Yep, this person is good.
That's how I've gotten a lot of work, is those bigger clients who know folks, you see them successful. See them bragging about what they've done or being innovative. And how do you get there? All those lean revision guys, in their team, We do small organizations. We'll do small groups with 10 people, or we'll do Amazons and your Microsofts and your Boeings and your Johnson and Johnsons.
You hear all these big names he's rubbing on me. He bragging. So number 5, don't be bragging. No, but honestly, I mean, I think proud of your success of wherever you're at.
Yeah.
Starting a business is not for the faint heart. Trust me.
No.
There's plenty of nights I'm up till 2, just trying to get something done.
Yeah. It's not a 9 to 5.
Oh, no, it's not a 9 to 5.
It's not a 9 to 5.
No. But it might be a nap in the middle of the day.
Or go to the gym, or watch the Final Four that's on, or
Or go
take that break. Yeah.
Go network. Yeah.
Go network. Go to the conference. Yeah.
Get your nails done, which I'm working on.
Did you volunteer at the conference you were at today?
No, because I had a different purpose.
Okay. What was that purpose? The networking.
It was the network, but it was to talk to the construction industry.
Right.
Share my brief of my story and say, hey, for the subcontractors that don't meet your qualifications or that you deny,
gotcha.
Who are you sending them to?
Gotcha.
Can you send them to Exit Bliss?
Gotcha.
If they don't qualify, you as a prime shouldn't be doing their paperwork.
Right. Right.
Right? Let's make it easier on them, which in turn benefits the primes that they work with.
Yes,
so
that's the whole point.
That's the point. So that was my message, right? So for a few folks, like, how'd you get into this? And I was like, listen, and this is a true story.
Yeah.
When I got out of high school, I joined the carpentry apprenticeship down in Portland.
Okay.
And so I was there 2.5 years because I love projects.
Wow.
Now, I realized I didn't need to be in a ditch, though. I need to be sitting in one of them white trucks on the
I was
side
gonna
with the
say.
heat. Listen, you don't know what you don't know when you get out of high school. But
That's true, in
nonetheless,
high school, yeah.
well, nonetheless, it was like, hey, you can stay on welfare, you can stay on Section 8, you can stay on these things or
you can get up and-
or go to a trade.
Right.
And I refuse. I've lived that life, and it's not a life that I don't want any, like,
No,
if
it's
you
hard.
can,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get out of.
Yes.
It's hard to get out of.
Yeah.
And so I feel like my experience of even being in the industry and the fact that the things that have been built now was because somebody else thought 100 years, well, maybe 5 or 10 years in advance.
Right.
For us to benefit.
Right.
And
right.
I want to be a part of that.
Good.
And so, told him my story and said, hey, hit me up if you know anybody.
Right.
How can I do a workshop? Come and get in front of your subs to talk to them about this.
I love that.
It's important. So that's why I went there.
That's why I was there Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing. Because you know that company that sponsored this event does lean operations.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they do internally. But they don't require all those other people in the room, they don't require them to do lean operations. So I said, how do I, just what you did, how do I get you to require these folks to come to me so you know they're successful when you're doing it? And I went to the man who was running the thing. Not our friend, but the other one. That owns, yes. So
what?
So that's why I was there. Yeah.
See?
So same as you. That's why you were at the conference you were at.
Yeah, but honestly, JJ,
that's how you do. That's
we are providing value.
Yeah.
We are yes, we're getting paid, but we are doing it because someone needs this service.
Yeah.
And so it's more of, if you need help, call us.
Right.
Like that's it. If you need help, but forcing it on somebody or a business, it doesn't work.
No.
And even if you do it, think about it, the change adoption.
Yeah.
Folks don't reinforce that change, and it's like, somebody came in, it's like, who is making sure that things get adopted?
Right.
But they don't understand change management.
And they don't understand change management, and
you get it.
And
we're preaching to the choir.
Yeah, you gotta get the buy-in, otherwise it's not gonna stick. Yeah.
It's not gonna stick.
That's why I go to the top first. That's why I went to that gentleman first. How is this gonna stick? How is it going to stick for everybody in this room? Yeah.
Okay, I love that. So this is why we're in the rooms.
Sharing some knowledge.
This is why we are in the rooms, right? And I think it's great to be able to collaborate.
Yeah. We're going to have to work on something, I'm sure.
Oh,
definitely.
It's in our future.
It is. I can tell.
It's in our future.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a not yet.
It's
a not yet. He didn't tell me no when I first proposed. He just said not yet.
Not yet. Maybe there's 48 pages I'm working on.
It's initiation phase.
I love it. So, tell us one more time your products and services and how can people get a hold of you. This has been great. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is awesome. You got more than a couple nuggets of knowledge. Yeah.
Okay, so you can always visit us at exitbliss.com. Always say hire the organization that will take care of the paperwork and documentation first. That is always going to be important. When you think about what is giving you headaches, that's when you start thinking, come to Exit Bliss. Again, doing a readiness assessment is one thing, but if you're not ready to change or even take on that work, we won't work with you. We don't work with everybody.
Right. You got to be ready.
Well, because you're wasting my time. And I don't want you wasting my time or my team's time. And that's just the truth.
Yeah.
No, and I'm on. So here it is. This is the version. I tell folks, I'm like, this is the
That's
version
funny.
that you get. And again, we are doers. We're not, as when I say like strategy, like we are doers. We are executors.
Right.
Do not invite me to a meeting or anything if we not doing something that ain't got no purpose.
Right. No agenda, no
Nope.
outline. Every meeting I go to, I have an agenda. Purpose, process, payoff. What's the purpose? What's the
that.
process? And what's the payoff? If you can't
Okay.
answer those things, then I'm not going. If you notice
There
the
we
meeting
go.
that we run on the Saturdays, it's an agenda. They didn't
Yeah.
have that until I started doing that. I said, what are we doing? They didn't even have an agenda.
Oh.
So you notice now the
Okay.
first thing I do is open the agenda.
You do, and that's a
Yes.
nicely facilitated meeting.
Yes.
And you stick to it,
Stick
and
to that time.
and as a facilitator, JJ is great at telling folks your time is up. You have soaked up all the air in the room. And again, we are on an agenda here. Now, you can talk and huff and puff when you're done with this
When you're
event.
done.
When you're done with this event. Yeah, but that's how you can find us. I mean,
Yeah.
we're down in Portland, Oregon, but we're remote. And so I have a team of 10 right now, and we are we have Spanish-speaking consultants.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that provide these helps and will
Good.
help in these services, and just getting folks ready for what's next. I mean, any risk that we can help you prevent now and to help you think about legacy is not for you, it's for those you leave behind. And so let's say when you partner with Exit Bliss, you know, you are protected, you're prepared,
Yeah.
right? And you are always going to be positioned for prosperity. So that's who we are. My jazz hands.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being here. This was great.
course,
You have
of
to come
course.
back again, and I'm sure we'll work on a project together.
In
And
the gold mic.
the gold mic. And thank you, everybody, for listening. I hope you enjoyed this show. And thanks to our sponsors, KPI Fire, Sigma XL, Smarty.com. Thanks to Gloria for being here today in the studio. And reach out to us at leanrevisions.net. I'm Jeff Gray, your host. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
For more information on today's show or to become a sponsor, visit leanrevisions.com. Join the virtual studio audience by emailing podcast@leanrevisions.com for tickets. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X. This podcast is hosted by Jeff Gray, produced and edited by Make Your Day Richer.